Broadcasting from Victor's Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show, LTL, Editorial News Weekend Review for May 17, 2010. And finally, what's happening? I want to say this. My job, which I work for, ITT, and we worked in, our employee worked in Kuwait for some times. Right now, the doors are closing for most of us on May 29th. That's what they're saying. But most of the employees who did one hell of a job, they feel like they're being cheated. And what's happening is, of course, the rest of the world, you got to understand that it's not who you know, what you know is who you know, and those are favored. It's just like KBR, Kellogg, Brown and Root, is really kin, brothers, and relatives. If you know them, you're fine. If you don't know them, then you're out. If you even if you was a Mason, if you're a Mason, you win. If you're not a Mason, you're out. That's all it is. It's all about the hierarchy of life, the policy. Policy could be anything. Policy could be, if you're not related, then you're out the door. If you're not a part of a clan, you're out the door. Now your rebellion, yeah, you're part of a cartel, yeah, you part of a clan, yeah, you about to try to get some economics. Damn the policy. But anyway, going back to the policy. Here it is. The red, white, and the blue. All we care about is our own self. Don't even care about if the person is not going to be working. And then worry about gun control, because that person who is maybe not working may be trying to rob you or trying to sell drugs in your family, you know, or do something. I told you about in my news story of what really going on when they are against the policy, rebellion, and you know, they're using religion, their drugs, and protests, a lot of things that is happening. Think about that one in New York City, the Times Square, the terror suspect who was trying to plan an explosion. All they think about is because he's from Pakistan, he was born in Pakistan, but he lived in the United States for a long time. He was able to go and work with a global marketing firm. The global marketing firm didn't give a one red cent, didn't care about him. That's why he stormed out of there. They were about to let him go. And then lose homes. You know, maybe his home was invested by Goldman Sachs. That's why he went off the deep end. If you start giving America jobs, the taxes will speak for itself. It will take care of itself. You don't need to have a Boston Tea Party. You don't need to have Sarah Palin just sporting around saying, we're done with health care. Because of the taxes. If people had jobs, there would be no argument about that. But people was out of jobs, so they had to complain about something. You know the saying, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. And what the lawmakers, the government, and those who against other type of policy that would be helpful for you with health care and all that, they better have gun control, carry guns on the streets like it's Dodge City red, white, and blue USA, instead of trying to teach the children, help them, discipline them. They don't care. They have jobs, you know, it'd be nice. The family be well kept. It'll be no argument. Family be fine. Children be fine. They'll be like, oh, good, good. Oh, you're good. They could sit up at the table. Who knows? Now, I can see why some of the guys here who working in Kuwait don't want to go back to the States. They better stay in Kuwait or Philippines. Hey, even Africa. But the thing is, they don't need to go back to the United States to get up with them policy. They need jobs. And now the people who are about to have their jobs gone, they got to go and face this policy where you have to, in order to get your unemployment benefits, you have to look up for 6 to 8 jobs a week. If not, you lose your paycheck. So the thing is, we need jobs, not policy. Or you see already rebellion has acted up. You got people in the government scratching their brains out, trying to pick blame on whoever. So, which is better? Jobs or policy? And as a country is hurting, like America, we're supposed to be number one. Now we number one in political. And that's why China and Iran and all of them is making us look like imbecile. We need to step up. We need to start putting people back to work. Get them paid. Get them paid. So they can bring home the money for their family. That's what India do. That's what China do too. We need to set their example too. We are the example. Or right now, a policy. This is LTL Editorial News and Weekend Review for May 17, 2010. Signing off.